Hello. Today I pick back up with the Age of AI and our human future. Good book. So, Chapter 7, AI and the Future. The changes wrought by advances in printing in 15th century Europe offer a historical and philosophical comparison to the challenges of the age of AI. In medieval Europe, knowledge was esteemed, but books were rare. Individual authors produced literature or encyclopedic compilation of facts, legends, and religious teachings, but these books were a treasure vouchsafed to a few. Most experience was lived, and most knowledge was transmitted orally. In 1450, Johannes Gutenberg, a goldsmith in the German city of Mainz, used borrowed money to fund the creation of an experimental printing press. His effort barely succeeded. His business floundered and his creditors sued, but by 1455, the Gutenberg Bible, Europe's first printed book, appeared. Ultimately, his printing press brought about a revolution that reverberated across every sphere of Western and eventually global life. By 1500, an estimated 9 million printed books circulated in Europe, with the price of an individual book having plummeted. Not only was the Bible widely distributed in the language of day-to-day life rather than Latin, the works of classical authors in the field of history, literature, grammar, and logic also began to proliferate. Before the advent of the printed book, medieval Europeans accessed knowledge primarily through community traditions, participating in harvesting and seasonal cycles. With their accumulation of folk wisdom, practicing faith and observing its sacraments at places of worship, joining a guild, learning its techniques, and being admitted to its specialized networks. When new information was acquired or new ideas arose, such as news from abroad, an innovative farming or mechanical invention, novel theological interpretations, it was transmitted either orally through a community or manually through hand-copied manuscripts. As printed books became widely available, the relationship between individuals and knowledge changed. New information and ideas could spread quickly through more varied channels. Individuals could seek out information useful to their specific endeavors and teach it to themselves. By examining source texts, they could probe accepted truths. Those with strong convictions and access to modest resources or a patron could publish their insights and interpretations. Advances in science and mathematics could be transmitted quickly at continental scale. The exchange of pamphlets became an accepted method of political dispute, intertwined with theological dispute. New ideas spread, often either toppling or fundamentally reshaping established orders, leading to adaptations of religion, the Reformation, revolutions in politics, adjusting the concept of national sovereignty, and new understandings in the sciences, redefining the concept of reality. Today, a new epoch beckons. In it, once again, technology will transform knowledge, discovery, communication, and individual thought. Artificial intelligence is not human. It does not hope, pray, or feel, nor does it have awareness or reflective capabilities. It is a human creation, reflecting human design processes on human created machines. Yet in some instances, at awesome scale and speed, it produces results approximating those that have until now only been reached through human reason. Sometimes its results astound. As a result, it may reveal aspects of reality more dramatic than any we have ever contemplated. Individuals and societies that enlist AI as a partner to amplify skills or pursue ideas may be capable of feats, scientific, medical, military, political, and social, that eclipse those of preceding periods. Yet once machines approximating human intelligence are regarded as key to producing better and faster results, reason alone may come to seem archaic. After defining an epoch, the exercise of individual human reason may find its significance altered. The printing revolution in 15th century Europe produced new ideas and discourse, both disrupting and enriching established ways of life. The AI revolution stands to do something similar: access new information, produce major scientific and economic advances, and in so doing transform the world. But its impact on discourse will be difficult to determine. By helping humanity navigate the sheer totality of digital information, AI will open unprecedented vistas of knowledge and understanding. Alternatively, its discovery of patterns in masses of data may produce a set of maxims that become accepted as orthodoxy across continental and global network platforms. This in turn may diminish humans' capacity for skeptical inquiry that has defined the current epoch. Further, it may channel certain societies and network platform communities into separate and contradictory branches of reality. AI may better or, if wrongly deployed, worsen humanity, but the mere fact of its existence challenges and in some cases transcends fundamental assumptions. Until now, humans alone developed their understanding of reality, a capacity that defined our place in the world in relationship to it. From this, we elaborated our philosophies, designed our governments and military strategies, and developed our moral precepts. Now AI has revealed that reality may be known in different ways, perhaps in more complex ways than what has been understood by humans alone. At times, its achievements may be as striking and disorienting as those of the most influential human thinkers in their heydays, producing bolts of insight and challenges to established concepts, all of which demand a reckoning. Even more frequently, AI will be invisible, embedded in the mundane, subtly shaping our experiences in ways we find intuitively suitable. We must recognize that AI's achievements within its defined parameters sometimes rank beside or even surpass those that human resources enable. We may comfort ourselves by repeating that AI is artificial, that it has not or cannot match our conscious experience of reality. But when we encounter some of AI's achievements, logical feats, technical breakthroughs, strategic insights, and sophisticated management of large, complex systems, it is evident that we are in the presence of another experience of reality by another sophisticated entity. Accessed by AI, new horizons are opening before us. Previously, the limits of our minds constrained our ability to aggregate and analyze data, filter and process news and conversations, and interact socially in the digital domain. AI permits us to navigate those realms more effectively. It finds information and identifies trends that traditional algorithms could not, or at least not with equal grace and efficiency. In so doing, it not only expands physical reality, but also permits expansion and organization of the burgeoning digital world. Yet, at the same time, AI subtracts. AI hastens dynamics that erode human reason as we have come to understand it. Social media, which diminishes the space for reflection, and online searching, which decreases the impetus for conceptualization. Pre-AI algorithms were good at delivering addictive content to humans. AI is excellent at it. As deep reading and analysis contracts, so too do the traditional rewards for undertaking these processes. As the cost of opting out of the digital domain increases, its ability to affect human thought, to convince, to steer, to divert, grows. As a consequence, the individual human's role in reviewing, testing, and making sense of information diminishes. In its place, AI's role expands. The Romantics asserted that human emotion was a valid and indeed important source of information. A subjective experience, they argued, was itself a form of truth. The postmodernists took the Romantics' logic a step further, questioning the very possibility of discerning an objective reality through the filter of subjective experience. AI will take the question considerably further but with paradoxical results. It will scan deep patterns and disclose new objective facts, medical diagnoses, early signs of industrial or environmental disasters, looming security threats. Yet, in the worlds of media, politics, discourse, and entertainment, AI will reshape information to conform to our preferences, potentially confirming and deepening biases and, in so doing, narrowing access to an agreement upon an objective truth. In the age of AI, then, human reason will find itself both augmented and diminished. As AI is woven into the fabric of daily existence, expands that existence, and transforms it, humanity will have conflicting impulses. Confronted with technologies beyond the comprehension of the non-expert, some may be tempted to treat AI's pronouncements as quasi-divine judgments. Such impulses, though misguided, do not lack sense. In a world where an intelligence beyond one's comprehension or control draws conclusions that are useful but alien, is it foolish to defer to its judgments? Spurred by this logic, a re-enchantment of the world may ensue in which AIs are relied upon for oracular pronouncement to which some humans defer without question, especially in the case of AGI, artificial general intelligence. Individuals may perceive godlike intelligence, a superhuman way of knowing the world and intuiting its structures and possibilities. But deference would erode the scope and scale of human reason and thus would likely elicit backlash, just as some opt out of social media, limit screen time for children, and reject genetically modified foods. So too will some attempt to opt out of the AI world, or limit their exposure to AI systems in order to preserve space for their reason. In liberal nations, such choices may be possible, at least at the level of the individual or the family, but they will not be without cost. Declining to use AI will mean not only opting out of conveniences such as automated movie recommendations and driving directions, but also leaving behind vast domains of data, network platforms, and progress in fields from healthcare to finance. As the civilizational level, foregoing AI will be infeasible. Leaders will have to confront the implications of the technology for whose application they bear significant responsibility. The need for an ethic that comprehends and even guides the age of AI is paramount, but it cannot be entrusted to one discipline or field. The computer scientists and business leaders who are developing the technology, the military strategists who seek to deploy it, the political leaders who seek to shape it, and the philosophers and theologians who seek to probe its deeper meanings, all see pieces of the picture. All should take part in an exchange of views not shaped by preconceptions. At every turn, humanity will have three primary options: confining AI, partnering with it, or deferring to it. These choices will define AI's application to specific tasks or domains, reflecting philosophical as well as practical dimensions. For example, in airline and automotive emergencies, should an AI co-pilot defer to a human, or the other way around? For each application, humans will have to chart a course. In some cases, the course will evolve as AI capabilities and human protocols for testing AI's results also evolve. Sometimes deference will be appropriate. If an AI can spot breast cancer in a mammogram earlier and more accurately than a human can, then employing it will save lives. Sometimes partnership will be best, as in self-driving vehicles that function as today's airplane autopilots do. At other times, though, as in military contexts, strict, well-defined, well-understood limitations will be critical. AI will transform our approach to what we know, how we know, and even what is knowable. The modern era has valued knowledge that human minds obtain through the collection and examination of data and the deduction of insights through observations. In this era, the ideal type of truth has been the singular, verifiable, proposition provable through testing, but the AI era will elevate a concept of knowledge that is the result of partnership between humans and machines. Together, we humans will create and run computer algorithms that will examine more data more quickly, more systematically, and with a different logic than any human mind can. Sometimes the results will be the revelation of properties of the world that were beyond our conception until we cooperated with machines. AI already transcends human perception in a sense through chronological compression or time travel. Enabled by algorithms and computing power, it analyzes and learns through processes that would take human minds decades or even centuries to complete. In other respects, time and computing power alone do not describe what AI does. Well, thanks for listening. Like and subscribe. Catch me in the next video, and may you find lasting happiness.